Hi, my name's Suzanne D and I'm a healer, and today I've got a healing for America from immigrants that are coming in illegally. And I stand in the power of my soul and I see and act as the Creator does. I am the Creator. Rescue and harmonious developments for the world and all beings. I seal and protect this space with my life shield, which I activate now. I am protected from evil eyes, evil intent, low vibrational beings and energy. And I also use the numbers 888 for divine protection around me. And if you do not want to receive this healing, simply say no and you will not receive it. Okay, and I see in my mind's eye the site that this invasion has taken place. And I can see the tunnels, the portals, the holes, the bunkers, the secret compartments, the domes. And I'm now holding my hands over the physical landmass on Earth where I see this happening. And I'm ripping with my hand the roots of all this invasion out. And I see the physical space where this has all taken place. And I see where this idea and belief was first created and what it is that's holding it up and supporting it. And I put my hand into Mother Earth and I pull with all my energy to lift all of this out and remove it from Mother Earth's core. And now I'm going to collapse this whole matrix that was created. And I see with my mind's eye it all fall to the ground and it's being completely dismantled. And I delete all old information that is connected to this matrix and all timelines. And I'm now going to use the God vacuum cleaner to suck all of the low energy and dark evil forces in this area out. And I watch all of this being sucked out across America's land masses, the oceans, the waterways and the airspaces. And I continue to suck all evil forces and energies out until all is cleared and of high vibration. And I will now command all low negative energy and information to be transformed back to the norm of the Creator at its source. And I see all of this go into the God vacuum cleaner, and it hits the infinity symbol where it lights up and is put into the silvery cube and then disposed of in a 5-meter boundary, and now it's sent to the light for transformation. And I'm now going to send in the violet light, which is a cosmic antiseptic, which is used to cleanse, disinfect and purify this whole area. And I'm spraying this right across America. And it cleanses all spaces, holes and cracks from all negative energy. And all is returned to the Creator's norm. And I see this happening in my mind's eye. And I see the spear of violet light that's shining down, and it's sending love beams to all. And this heals and protects all animals, beings and plants in this area. And I send in the silver and blue light stream from the Creator. And this will raise all energy back to love vibration. And thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done. And so it is. Now I'm going to do creating the sphere of living matter. And I stand in the fullness of my soul. And I see and act as the Creator does. And I am the Creator. Rescue and harmonious developments for the world and all beings. And we enter the sphere to my right, and I feel eternity. So I open up to the cool, static peace state, and I feel its presence from here. And I go at the fastest possible speed to the furthest point of infinity that I can imagine. I am now infinity from my soul. And I send a light impulse back to eternity. This impulse, the Creator's norm of perfection, carries all the information about restructuring and regenerating of the entirety of my being and my environment now. And I see with my mind's eye many tiny spears. They are developing around my whole body like a fine mist. And this forms one large golden spear which now encompasses me. I am now my sphere of living matter, and I have all the information of perfection of existence, and all is transformed from negative to positive in my entire body on all timelines. And at the same time, directly in front of me, of my solar plexus, a smaller sphere of living matter arises. It is available for me to use at any time that I need, and I can now feel this energy between my hands. It is a small, warm, bright sun, and I have this ball in my hands. It is pure energy source from the Creator that I hold. I am now putting these spheres, this God ball of energy, into all the portals and holes that I see. And I see that there are 3 of them here. And with my hand, I plug all of these holes. My hand is placed over them, smoothing them down to stop any evil from entering them again. Now, these fields are clear and clean. I now stop all evil intent and negative energy patterns, thoughts and beliefs from entering here too. All old information is deleted in all timelines, this date and time, which is today, into infinity. All information is returned to the Creator's norm of perfection. I am lengthening all lives, returning to the healthy eternal life and that of youth. And the perception point is located above the upper pole of the soul, and it can be moved by changing one's perception point. And I now make the decision to transform my perception from negative to positive, to see myself through the eyes of love, because I'm an expression of life and the purest love of the Creator. I change the perception of myself, and I see myself through the eyes of God. I materialize this information with the light of the Creator in front of the backdrop of the Creator's soul. I now create a God shield around this area for protection, to stop all evil eyes, evil intent, demonic forces from entering. And I put this right across America. And this shield covers all oceans, land masses, and air spaces that are in danger in this area over America. And I also anchor this now into Mother Earth, into the ocean space, and also I send it out into the heavens, into the stars above the earth. And I place the numbers 8888 around the whole space for protection too. And I activate this shield now, this time and date, into infinity. This intent is set now. Thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done. And so it is. And I now order for there to be a perfect solution found for these beings who are being trafficked, for the best result for all concerned to be found, so that there is peace and love sent to all. And I transform the situation and its associated events back to the Creator's norm now. And the number for stepping out of foreign events is... I'm going to do stepping out of foreign events, sorry. I stand in the power of my soul, and I see and act as the Creator does. I am the Creator. Rescue and harmonious developments for the world and all beings, and I now step outside all foreign events. I go my way, the bright path of the Creator. The events and the participants go their bright path of the Creator. Our paths do not cross. And I illuminate this decision with the light of the Creator in front of the backdrop of the Creator's soul. And I fix these results now with the light of the Creator, now with the current date and time into infinity. And thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done, and so it is. And to stop things from ever happening again, 913781895. And I fix these results, 91738918. And all is well. 9718318. And I now cut all cords that have been shared in this healing group now. And I use my hand to cut these cords now. And I also cut all ancestral lineage that has been attached on the timeline. And I see everyone having their roots ground deeply into Mother Earth. And I now bring the earth energy up through all roots. And I fill all entire bodies now to 1 meter above all heads. We are now all perfectly balanced in spirit, heaven, matter, and earth that is within and around me. Is now transformed to the light. Thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done, and so it is.